Settle in and soften your shoulders. Breathe slowly once and let the day arrive around you. A quiet house, a warm cup nearby, or the light shifting on your kitchen table. Let's take a gentle step into nature's wisdom.
Good morning, or good evening, wherever you are. I love that image. Light on the table and a small ritual waiting. Today, we're exploring a tiny, sun-bright berry that tastes like coastal sunlight, sea buckthorn. I'm excited to wander through its story with you.
Sea buckthorn, orange gold, tart like a citrus memory, and somehow both sharp and gentle. Today we'll look at 3 simple ways to bring it into daily life. A morning citrus berry tonic to brighten a slow start, a mild diluted sea buckthorn oil blend for a sensory skin ritual, and a tiny low-sugar jam to spoon into yogurt or onto toast. We'll keep everything practical, safe, and clearly non-medical.
That non-medical reminder is important. We'll share safety tips, dilution ratios, and gentle patch test guidance so listeners can try these ideas with confidence. But first, let's paint the berry itself. What does sea buckthorn look and feel like in the hand?
Imagine a low coastal hedge, branches heavy with clusters of tiny sunlit beads, almost incandescent. The berries are a vivid orange, sometimes bordering on gold, and when you bite one, they burst with a bright tart citrus note, lemon and orange, and something floral all at once. They're thin-skinned and full of seeds, often collected into purees or cold-pressed oils for kitchen and topical use.
They sound like a little pocket of sunshine. Across cultures, people have tended coastal hedgerows of sea buckthorn, harvesting for winter preserves and oils that were prized for their vivid color and intense flavor. It's a pantry berry with a long, humble story.
On a wind-swept morning, a neighbor I knew as Lita would clamp her scarf and walk the bluff to gather bunches for her winter jars. She always came back with orange on her fingers and a laugh that said the cold made the berries taste sweeter. The jars in her pantry caught the light like trapped sun, and she'd offer a spoonful over porridge with a quiet, proud smile. That memory is why I think of this berry as sunlight you can keep.
I can almost see those jars. And that sense of keeping sunlight, it's a nice frame for our 3 simple practices. Shall we begin with the tonic? An easy morning routine?
Yes, practical use. Morning citrus berry tonic. This is for a bright pause, not a medicine. You can make a quick steeped concentrate or a diluted shot. Here's an approachable concentrate you can keep in the fridge for a few days. Step 1. In a small jar, combine 1 cup of water with 2 tablespoons of dried sea buckthorn berries or 2 tablespoons of a pure sea buckthorn concentrate. Step 2. Add a strip of lemon peel and a teaspoon of honey or maple syrup if you like a touch of sweetness. Step 3. Let it sit for 30 minutes at room temperature or gently warm for 5 minutes on the stove and cool. Strain and keep refrigerated up to 3 days.
Serving suggestion: start with 1 tablespoon of the concentrate diluted into a cup of water or sparkling water. Taste and adjust. Because sea buckthorn is tart, diluting helps avoid stomach upset. If you're sensitive to acidity, try a milder ratio: 1 teaspoon concentrate in a cup of water to begin.
Sea buckthorn is pleasantly tart, but can be acidic for some. Begin small, and if you notice any digestive discomfort, reduce the amount or enjoy the tonic as more heavily diluted. This is part of mindful kitchen practice. Listen to your body and pace yourself.
Next, practical use B, a mild sea buckthorn oil blend for skin. This is a sensory, topical ritual for dry patches or a little glow, but again, not therapeutic claims. The oil is potent, so we'll be specific about dilution and a patch test.
Gather 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed sea buckthorn oil, 3 tablespoons of a gentle carrier oil, such as sweet almond or jojoba, and optionally a drop of lavender or chamomile for scent if your skin tolerates it. Mix in a small glass bottle and shake gently. That gives you roughly a 3% dilution, which is gentle for most skin types.
Very important. Perform a patch test before using. Place a small drop on the inner forearm, wait 24 hours, and watch for any reaction. If your skin reddens, itches, or feels uncomfortable, do not use. Avoid applying to broken skin or mucous membranes. And if you're pregnant, nursing, or on medication, consult a health professional before adding new topical products.
When applying, warm a few drops between your palms and press lightly onto dry patches, elbows, knees, the backs of hands, or add a whisper to the face routine using very sparing amounts. Sea buckthorn oil is intensely pigmented. A little goes a long way, and diluted, it makes a lovely sensory ritual that feels like a brief moment of sun on the skin.
And practical UC, the tiny pantry jam, for when you want a spoonful of brightness. This is a low-sugar approach that keeps the berry's tartness front and center. Step 1. In a small saucepan, combine 1 cup of sea buckthorn puree or crushed berries, 2 tablespoons of water, and 2 tablespoons of honey or maple syrup. Step 2. Bring to a gentle simmer, stirring, and add 1 teaspoon of chia seeds to thicken naturally. Step 3. Cook for about 5 minutes until it holds together, then strain if you prefer a smooth jam. Cool and refrigerate up to a week.
Serving ideas: a tiny spoonful over yogurt or spread thinly on toast. Because the jam is tart and concentrated, a little goes a long way. It's a sunny accent. If you don't have fresh berries, reputable dried berries rehydrated or a certified pure concentrate work fine. Just be mindful of added sugars in store-bought preparations.
A brief sourcing note. Choose cold-pressed sea buckthorn oil labeled as single ingredient and from a trusted supplier. For berries or purees, look for minimal added ingredients and clear provenance. Buying small amounts from a known herb shop is a good way to test quality before committing to large jars.
Before we pause, a short nature-inspired reflection. Close your eyes briefly and imagine a coastal hedge at sunrise. The air is cool, the berries glow like tiny suns. Breathe in for 4 counts, feel the breath settle, and imagine carrying a single bead of that quiet brightness with you through the day. These rituals are not goals to chase. They're small invitations to notice.
Soft takeaway. Try 1 small habit this week. Perhaps the diluted morning teaspoon of tonic, or a single spoonful of jam with breakfast. Start small. Notice how it lands, and adjust. The point is daily attention, not perfection.
Tonic. Make a small concentrate and dilute a tablespoon into a cup of water. Oil blend: 1 teaspoon sea buckthorn oil to 3 tablespoons carrier oil with a 24-hour patch test. Jam: 1 cup puree, 2 tablespoons sweetener, 1 teaspoon chia, simmer briefly and cool. Safety reminders: start small, dilute, patch test, and consult a professional if you're pregnant, nursing, or have ongoing health concerns.
If you try one of these tiny rituals, we'd love to hear how it felt. The bright sip, the soft oil, or the small spoonful of jam. Sharing those small moments helps this little community of plant-curious folks learn together.
If this gentle wander through sea buckthorn felt like a small sunbeam in your week, please subscribe so we can meet again with another pantry jewel. Follow the show, share with a friend who loves simple rituals, and return when you want a quiet, plant-based story. Here's our little sign-off. Let nature guide us today. Let's take a gentle step into nature's wisdom.